What's up, you guys? I am on the way to go get some tacos with a friend. I'm just going to like a little local spot nearby, and I'll show you how good the tacos are and we'll give my honest review. This is amazing. I'm so tired. Last night I was pretty sick. I think it was like food poisoning or something. You know how I said I was going out to get some tacos with a friend? Well, those tacos almost took my life. It was awful and totally not sexy. So now I'm feeling way better, but I'm just like tired because I just didn't like sleep well. I already had oatmeal for lunch. That was like light on my belly. So now I'm gonna like meal prep like a little tofu stir fry. And I bought tofu maybe 2 weeks ago and I just haven't used it yet. I don't know why I'm trying to introduce tofu into my meal prep, but I don't know. I get so many like Instagram inspiration for tofu that I'm like, maybe I should try it. Gosh, you guys, I am so late for work. Oh my god, I'm actually like parked in. Oh my god, actually. Oh my god. I can't believe I did that without hitting that guy's car. Yeah, we actually have a lot to cover in this drive over to the office today. I'm not gonna lie. And that brings me to my first point. I feel like, and I wonder who else can relate, I feel like my best thinking time is in the car. Like, I do some kick-ass ideation on drives. It doesn't even have to be a long drive. Things start just popping up in my head and I'm like, oh, I should do this. Oh, I should do that. Oh, that's a good idea. And I think it's because like driving is like just enough stimulation for me to like be able to think about other things. Like, don't get me wrong, like Monday morning traffic is scary, but yeah, I think that's why it's like driving is like just droning enough to like be okay for my mind to kind of like process other information. Actually, since my brain is kind of working, I want to just narrate my to-do list for the week. First thing I can think of is my sister's birthday is tomorrow. No, that was totally acting lessons right there because I've already bought her a birthday gift. But I do want to send her like a Starbucks gift card. It's actually funny, her and her husband both have the same birthday. Crazy, like same age and everything. And so I want to send them both like a little Starbucks money so that they can go get a coffee for themselves. They both really love coffee. So, but I know they're such like, I don't know, wholesome, simple people that I know they were going through like a decaf phase. So I was gonna just send them a bag of like coffee beans from a local place here. But I was like, I don't know if they're in their decaf phase or not. So instead of risking that $18 coffee bag, I'm just going to send them some Starbucks money. Up next on my to-do list, I need to go to not the threading bar because my eyebrows, I don't know if you guys can see, sorry this is like a hideous view of me, out of control. And I only go once a month, and so I kind of like it when it starts to get out of control. I'm like, yeah, I don't groom myself. No, I'm kidding. I groom myself crazy. And so I'm like, I have to go. It's killing me. I also need to label some things for my cleaning business. I own like a very, very small cleaning company that I started as an independent cleaner and then turned into an LLC. So I need to label some of our maid caddies basically so that the girls can know what stuff is theirs. So on site at the client businesses. So I need to just kind of label some of those things and get some things ready for the week for cleaning. I also need to meal prep some buffalo chicken salad. I don't even know how to describe it to you guys. I thought I was making chicken salad. Then my husband actually came in and like redid the whole thing and taught me how he makes chicken salad, and it is not the southern girl way at all. It's like buffalo sauce, cream cheese, garlic, paprika. It's like it's what you would literally put into a buffalo chicken dip, but you don't heat it up. It's so good, and I honestly can't go back. So I've actually been meal prepping that, and I take it to the office and then I heat up like a little gluten-free wrap basically, and then that's solid lunch for me. So I'll bring you along for my buffalo chicken salad meal prep. What else do I need to do this week? Oh, I need to go to the doctor. I need to not forget to have that appointment. It's just like my annual physical for the year. I actually put that in my calendar. All this time I've been spending bragging about me being so good and sweet to my hair. I be burning it at 390 degrees 4 times a week and not using heat protectant spray. So that's on my to-do list, is to buy some heat protectant spray. Oh, and toothpaste. I really hope I don't have any meetings at 9 a.m. because it is 9 a.m. I don't have Teams on my phone to even check. Okay, let's park. Ugh, every time I try to like back into a parking space, because that's kind of always how I park, someone always tries to run up on me, and I'm like, just give me 4 seconds. Like, you see, I'm like turning my car towards other cars. Like, obviously I'm not parking there. I'm throwing it in reverse. Sorry. Also, I did want to say, I know I posted my September want list video on Sunday, and I kind of just wanted to recognize that could be, yeah, I'm about to be serious. Basically, I just wanted to recognize that could be kind of triggering or tempting for some people who are in save mode right now. Or if you are trying to be less materialistic, less over consumption, don't watch that video. Just don't watch it, because it's going to be frustrating for you to see someone, you know, having a list of absolutely unnecessary wants and talking about them in detail. So I just encourage you, stay your course if you are in save mode. I get your pain, I feel it. Me and my husband spent 1.5 years paying off my student loans, and there was a mountain of loans to pay off, and I did not shop. I did not have fun. It was not a very romantic time for us, but we did our diligence. We paid it off, and so now we can have fun. And so I'm enjoying being less like rigid with my savings. Don't get me wrong, we're still diligent and we're still saving up for, you know, bigger goals, but paying off debt is like a different beast. So I'm actually going to do like a debt testimonial video later on. I think I just need to get my thoughts together because I kid you not, we've just paid it off a month and a half ago. So I'm still like processing it all, journaling about it, praying about it. So I will post a testimonial video because it will blow your minds. Probably not, but it's part of my life. So yeah. Anyways, let's have fun on our Monday together. I mean, I'm gonna go to work and work in the office and probably listen to 78 podcasts, but I hope you guys have fun. I've already made the chicken salad, and now I'm just gonna heat up these little high protein, carb savvy, gluten-free, beef-free wraps. And then I'm gonna stuff it with some great stuff. First, you have to make sure you warm these wraps up like in the microwave, because if you don't, they will break immediately as soon as you try to fold it. Y'all, the anxiety that I just experienced in that doctor office was so stupid. Actually, I need a Germex. My God, I just touched my face. So immediately whenever I get there, I'm already having anxiety because I don't understand the parking situation. There's like, you like drive in, there was like a small sliver of parking for handicap, and then immediately into a parking deck. And the first level was like disabled parking. The second level, disabled parking. And then third level was too high. I was like, that's just too aggressive. I'm just here for like a, annual physical, whatever. So like, I'm not parking on the third level just to be here for 10 minutes, right? So then I go all the way down to the basement where it says physician parking. I'm like, okay, well, I just can't deal. I've been driving through this parking lot for like, I don't even know now. It had been like 10 minutes, and I was like, the appointment was at 8:40, so I get there at 8:40 and I sign in and register. And then it hit me while I was like waiting there. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to pee. I just peed so aggressively before I left the house because, you know, when you wake up, you have to go pee so bad, whatever. And I was like, I'm not gonna be able to perform. There's like a little tiny cafe where I'm sitting. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a cup of water. So I have like 4 of those. Now I'm like freezing cold because the water was cold. I'm anxious, I'm worried, I feel underqualified for what's about to happen in the next room. There's just so many thoughts going through my head. Also just like the vibe of the place was off. Not me saying that about a hospital. So then I finally get my name called back and I go back, I, do all the little diagnostic things. It's whatever, it's super fast. And she's like, okay, sit in that chair. And I was like waiting for my turn to go pee because I'm like, I've been gearing up for this. And she's like, we're gonna do 4 valves of blood. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna pass out. Like, I am gonna pass out because I haven't had anything to eat, and all I have is like a crap ton of water. Like now I'm just like psyching myself up that I'm going to pass out for this, and like, you know, you feel the heat rush and you're like, oh my gosh, it's happening. Like she's trying to ask me about my job right now and I'm just like blacking out. Obviously in reality none of that was actually happening. I was totally fine, but it was just like this wave of anxiety that just came out of nowhere. Anyways, all that to say, like I had to buy a can of Coca-Cola because I was like, what if I pass out on the way to work? That's gonna be an even bigger mess than what I've got going on right now. So I will be honest, popping open a can of Coca-Cola was so zesty. Like the commercials are right, you guys. It was so romantic. It was like, and I was like, dang. Anyways, I had 2 sips of it and I don't really know what to do with it now. I think I'm just gonna go inside and grab like a banana or something when I get there. Okay, thanks for listening. That was so chaotic and so over dramatized and so self-inflicted and whatever. And I seriously have to pee now. Honestly, you guys, this has been a pretty jam-packed week. I've done a lot of stuff. We've gone on a whole journey together. To-do lists and doctor's office panic attacks and cooking good food. Just some grade A content happening this week. So, but we have one more bun in the oven, you guys. AKA we have one more thing to do together. It's my friend's birthday tonight. Well, actually today, but tonight we're going to a little Indian restaurant. Then we're gonna go back and do like desserts and wine and things at her house. So I have kind of mapped out an ambitious night for myself. I'm gonna pick out my outfit now and then I'm gonna bake. Yeah, I'm gonna bake something gluten-free, dairy-free. It's not a joke. It can be done. Have I done it before? No. From scratch, definitely not. Using a bag, maybe. Using a pre-laid out instructions, maybe. But tonight I'm going large. So I want to make a date cinnamon roll cake. 1-pan delight. Yeah. So hold on tight. We are going to be hanging out for just a little while longer, so don't get bored yet. I'm gonna pick out my outfit for the dinner tonight. It's not a very fancy place. It's kind of divey. I still want to look cute and, you know, presentable for her birthday. So I'm not gonna wear a dress. And I was thinking about wearing a skirt, but I haven't shaved my legs in a minute, so I don't really feel like that's an option. I do have a longer skirt I can possibly wear. Let's just try these things on.